Hey, what's up guys? So as you guys can see from the title, man, we're doing a part 2 to how I afford my Camaro. Now I promised you guys that I would go into details as to, you know, the side hustles I do, basically how I make money to afford my Camaro and other things, okay? So the first video I made, I basically listed, you know, mostly everything I do. In this video, I'm basically going to be talking about one of the things I do, which is web design, okay? So I create websites for people, revamp their websites and things like that. One thing I really want to start off by showing you guys though is how I acquire some clients, okay? And this is pretty interesting. So, you know, besides, you know, word of mouth, okay? The way that I usually get new clients on my own is that I hunt for them in my local area, and it's pretty easy, right? It's pretty easy the way I do it. So I'm gonna take you guys on my screen here so you can see what I do. All right guys, so looking at my screen now, pretty much this is what I do. So I would look up a zip code near me, okay? So for this one, I'm going to use one that's in Miami, which is 33169, okay? And what I do is I look up different businesses for that area, right? So, for example, I would search 33169 restaurants, okay? And what this would do, it would, you know, of course, list me a bunch of restaurants in that zip code, right? But what I'm looking for, okay, is this here. So let me click on one of these restaurants here, for example, right? This one here called Awash Ethiopian Restaurant. So what I'm looking for is this button here, okay? All right guys, so what I would do is I would basically click the website button, okay? And I'd pretty much be inspecting their website, right? So this is the website for this Awash Ethiopian Restaurant, right? And you know, I'm looking at their website. I can see that, okay, the website is pretty decent, okay? It looks well maintained. So that tells me that most likely this person or this restaurant, okay, they most likely don't need web design services, right? But if I look at another one, all right guys, so looking at the list again, let's take this example, which is Sweet Hand Kathy's, right? This one, as you can see here, they have the directions, save and call button, but they have no website button. So it's a high chance that this restaurant does not have a website. So that tells me not only do they not have a website, but they probably are either not tech savvy or they don't have a tech savvy person, all right? And in today's world, you need a website, right? It's pretty much like, you know, can make or break your business in terms of like, you know, new clients, people knowing more about you, you know, things like that, man. So in a case like this, what I would do, I would, you know, pretty much call them up or visit in person. It's much better to visit in person and see if I could, you know, speak to the owner. It's usually a lot easier in smaller restaurants, especially the, you know, if it's a family owned one or if it's not like a big franchise or anything. You know, so I would try to have a conversation with the owner and, you know, see if I can talk to them about getting a website or why they don't have one, things like that. So that is pretty much it, guys, like as far as how I acquire these clients for web design, man. I go on Google, I look up local restaurants. You know, it doesn't have to be just restaurants. It could be a barber shop or a beauty salon, or anything, all right? I just look up the local places, right? I inspect their website to see how good it is or how bad it is, or do they even have one? And I go from there. Now, one thing I have to say, if any of you looking at this video want to get into something like that, you don't have to have the technical skills to do web design to sell people on web design, all right? Now, you're probably wondering how that's possible. Well, there are lots of other people who can do this stuff, right? Especially people in like other countries, like, you know, Philippines and India and stuff. And I've met and talked to a lot of cool people there. The guys over in these other countries, okay, they are more in need of work than, you know, a lot of us here in the US sometimes, right? And some of these guys in foreign countries, you know, Philippines, India and stuff. These guys are freaking badass when it comes to like technical skills, web design and stuff. And there are times when I don't even know some stuff, and you know, I have my own contacts, you know, in these other countries, and I hit them up for certain things. What you guys can do is you can make a connection with some of these people. Like there are lots of Facebook groups on web design, you know, Fiverr. Make a connection with somebody, you know, who knows about this stuff. And if you're using someone from another country, the currency converts a lot different. You know, it's a lot more with the US dollar versus other places like India and the Philippines. So yeah, you can use that to your advantage and, you know, give them work. You know, basically you're just outsourcing all the work, man. So if you guys have any questions specific to like doing web design or, you know, anything I talked about in this video, I would be happy to answer it for you guys, man. Just let me know. I'll answer it as best as I can. And let me know if you want to see more videos like this, you know, and I'll do more. If not, then I won't do more. All right, so thank y'all for watching, man. See you guys in the next one. Let's go.
I'm in the Ferrari of the American car. See right here? Yeah. Super sport, guys, super sport.